What is going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well. As you can tell, obviously from the title of the video, I signed up for a half marathon. I'll be doing the Vancouver half on June 23rd. I'm in my 6th week of training for it right now. So what happened was I actually signed up exactly 2 months before. So I signed up on April 23rd. So I pretty much set up a 9-week training program for myself, and I'm in week 6 right now. I'm really loving the routine and everything that comes with it. I'm really enjoying this new relationship that I've developed with running. I mean, I played a lot of sports as a kid, running consistently and incorporating it into my life at this age has been relatively new. I would say probably just over a year now. It's just something that allows me to feel really present, being able to live in the moment, because I can just kind of focus on the run and just kind of block everything else out. It's obviously good for my body, good for my mind. Definitely looking forward to the challenge. I find it's just something to work towards, and I think signing up for a race just kind of forces me to stay in check and just keep up with running. So this will be the second time that I'll be running the Van Half. I definitely have some unfinished business with the Vancouver Half Marathon. Okay, story time. Last year was probably my first actual year I can consider myself tracking my runs consistently. I started running consistently, downloaded Strava, managed to see all my stats and things like that. Trained for a 10K, ran the 10K last April, and then when some friends told me about the Van Half, I thought, okay, sure, why not? It'll be a great way to just kind of keep up with running, and obviously just spending more time outside during the summer is always nice. So I trained as best as I thought I was doing at the time. Race day comes around, start the race 7:30 in the morning, bright and early. I would say first 7 kilometers, I'm feeling really good. I'm hitting like 4:30, 4:40 pace, maybe averaging like 4:50 to 5:10, all the way to like the 15-kilometer mark. I think that's definitely one of the major mistakes I made. I was pretty much banking time. I came out too hot right out of the gates. And after the 15K mark, that's probably when I started to feel like shit. Yeah, my body was just telling me to stop, and like I was so tired. On top of that, I refused to drink any water or fluids during the race because I was just afraid of getting a stitch. Yeah, I know it was probably one of the worst decisions I ever made. Yeah, the last 6K, it was probably the worst I ever felt while running in my entire life. It was so freaking hot. It was a scorcher of a day. Honestly, I don't even remember crossing the finish line. Medics had to tend to me. I was obviously severely dehydrated. I lacked electrolytes. I lacked sugars. And then I was actually hooked up on IV. I was in the medics tent for probably like an hour or so, I think. So I was so dehydrated that they pumped in so much water in me right after. And literally a couple hours later, I just puked everything out. Overall, it was just not an ideal way to end a marathon. That's why I feel like this is almost my redemption run. And I'm really determined to not feel that way after a race ever again in my life. So yeah, I actually joined a run club out here in Coquitlam. I think it's a great way to meet new people and to make new friends as an adult, a chance to socialize. And I'm by far an introvert, so this was definitely an opportunity for me to come out of my shell. I feel like as an adult, you don't really get too many opportunities just because, people are so busy these days. And obviously finding people with common interests is a great way that you can grow your network. So yeah, wish me luck for the Van Half. I'm definitely gonna need it. The goal is to pretty much not die and obviously to have fun. So yeah, feel free to add me up on Strava. I'm going to put my Strava profile link in the description down below. Feel free to add me up there, and I'll see you in the next one.